Hello, my name is Rebecca Hill. This is Ethan. That's Dylan behind the camera. And this is Johnny. They're my audience. Today I'm going to be talking about breastfeeding and the importance of it, because it's really important and some people just don't understand. So, when you have a child, you want to do everything possible to give them the best life that you can. From as early as pregnancy, you start taking vitamins. You don't eat as many foods as you used to eat, like fish, because it has high levels of mercury. You do whatever you can to take care of this child and make sure that they're healthy from the inside from day one. As soon as you find out, some people start taking vitamins. They do start working out, take better care of themselves to take care of this child. Child is number one. Like, when you have a child, they consume your whole life, and it's amazing. It's wonderful. Well, the best thing to do for a child once they're born is to breastfeed them. Recently, in 2013 actually, more people have started breastfeeding in the United States. It's actually went up to 81% starting to breastfeed, and by 6 months it's 56%. And it's rising, but it's not where it should be. Children, babies, infants, they need to be breastfed. It's more nutritious for them. It helps boost their immune system, and mothers get benefits too. Your weight loss after your baby, I think within 6 months you lose at least 10% more of the weight than mothers who don't breastfeed have lost. It's convenient. Breastfeeding is very convenient. You always have it on you. If you're a woman. If you're a man too, mothers can pump. There are laws, rules, and regulations that help breastfeeding mothers. There are places you can go while at work on your job. They are required to help out with you. So if you need to go pump for your child so you can have milk so you can leave, they are required to give you some time so you can do that. Plus, it's very, very convenient. It's more convenient than buying cans of formula. Say you run out at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now the baby's crying, you have to run to Walmart, maybe 20 minutes away, and the baby's not going to get the food right away. He's going to be crying, he's going to be hungry. It's going to feel really awful on your part. Okay, so when breastfeeding, you just whip it out anytime. Baby's going to be fed. He's going to be fed. He's going to be hungry, and it's not like with a bottle of formula where you give him 8 ounces and he's done, he's still hungry, he's crying. He chooses how much he eats. He can be on there for like 15 minutes and he'll be fine, you know? He'll make as much as the baby needs. It's a lot cheaper. A can of formula, a small can, is $15 each. My son, when he started, he was breastfed until he was 8 months. And when I had to give him formula, he went through 3 or 4 cans a week. 3 or 4 cans at $15 each was ridiculous. So if you start that at the very beginning, you're looking to pay over $1,000 between the year. Yeah, from 0 to a year, you're gonna pay way over $1,000 for this food. But something that you can be doing for free. And it's like, you can do it no matter what you do. People say that they don't want to breastfeed because they have to go back to work. You can pump. I bought a pump for $40. That was the cheapest one, electrical pump. You can get a manual one for $10. You could pump up that milk and you can freeze it. Breast milk is good for up to a year frozen. It's good for a day in the fridge, 24 hours. It's good for an hour right after you pump. Breast milk is good for a long time, whereas a can of formula, if you open it, it's only good for a month. So say your kid he's allergic to it. You got a can, he's allergic. Now you gotta throw that away. You just wasted $15 because you will not get a refund for that. I haven't heard any stories of kids being allergic to breast milk. I actually recently heard a story. This mother bought a can of formula for her child. It was soy, it was Gerber, and she found maggots in it. You will never, ever, unless you're some type of alien, find maggots in breast milk. Okay, that's really gross. And you can't be discouraged if you're a father. You can still participate in the feeding of your child. You can still bond with him. It's one of the best ways to bond with your child. You can, as I said, the mother can pump milk, and you can give him a bottle. He'll still have that breast milk, those nutrients. That he has more nutrients than you can get with formula, and you can still bond with him. He'll love you as much as he will any other time. It'll just be more natural, more safe for him. And you should really think about it. That's one of the best things to do for children. So I hope this has really helped you out.